The San Francisco Giants dropped the finale of the three-game series to the Colorado Rockies by a final score of 6-3. And unfortunately, the Giants failed to complete a series victory against the Rockies. This was a very big opportunity that we had. And Jeff Samardzija got the start, and his pitching line definitely doesn't indicate how well he pitched. He gave up a very big hit in this game, the big hit being a grand slam by the bat of David Dahl. In that third inning, guys, that kind of broke the game a little bit open. The Giants were holding on to a 2-0 lead at the time, and the grand slam made it 4-2. And then as the game ended up progressing, the Giants, they ended up not continuing to add very many more runs. And that the damage of the grand slam really was a big storyline of this game. But one of the things to look at, guys, the offense, the Giants were able to get some runs across the board. So we know, again, that the struggles have kind of been there here and there this season. But some notable performances. Pablo Sandoval, guys, he is continuing to have just an amazing season. What a phenomenal comeback story for Pablo. Since he's come back to the Giants in 2017, he has gotten better, and really this year having one of his phenomenal seasons. I think in all of baseball right now, Pablo ranks like second in baseball on for pinch hits. So, I mean, that's just really impressive. And it goes to show the type of work ethic that he has, because mentally he can take on any situation that is out there. When the game's on the line, when you need somebody to step up, the Kung Fu Panda, whoa! I mean, he is raring to go and, just getting the job done. Dickerson, guys, what more can we say about Alex Dickerson, the outfielder that has been added to the mix to compete with the surplus of outfielders that we got on the Giants? Alex Dickerson hitting 300 now. He went 1 for 3 and had an RBI and a walk. So we're seeing big-time quality at-bats from Alex Dickerson. And, I definitely see this competition really intensifying deep into the summer. And this is going to be great for the development of our young players. And really to, the likes of Steven Duggar, Dougie Fresh, as we call him. And, obviously having veteran leadership like Kevin Pillar Palau doing what he's been doing. These are all good things that are developing right in front of our very eyes, guys. Stephen Vogt, guys, I believe in Stephen Vogt. I believe in Stephen Vogt. I believe in Stephen Vogt. He had a 2-hit performance. He went 2 for 4. He is hitting .256 on this season. So those were some of the very big positives to take out of the game. Now, the Giants were opposing German Marquez from the Rockies, and the Giants at times have struggled against him. And, they've seen him quite a few times. In this one, the Giants were able to get some hits against him, but, again, just weren't able to get that big decisive blow to really essentially break the game open. So Marquez in this one, guys, went 5 innings, scattering 7 hits from the Giants. Gave up 2 earned runs, walked 2 Giants batters, and also struck out 2 batters. So the scoring in this game got started in the bottom of the first inning, guys. Pablo Sandoval with the RBI double to get things going for us to make it 1-0. And then Alex Dickerson follows with an RBI double of his own to make it 2-0. So we are rolling in that first inning. Again, the Giants this year, there was a point where we had not scored in the first inning until I think it was very deep into the season, like very late. So that was huge to get on the board early and, at that point in the game to, again, take some pressure off of the starting pitcher, like, in Samardzija's case, because, again, the starters have been pitching from behind a lot this year. And, that's just not a mindset that you want to put yourself in because it's not a mindset to be successful. Is when you're pitching, you're trying to keep the game perfect or not trying to give up any runs whatsoever. So you try to be too fine to a corner, and then maybe you start walking a lot of guys, and it's just a domino effect. A lot of things can add up mentally, and so you really are always got to be in tune with yourself checking in with your body, how you're feeling in these moments, trying to counteract, the adrenaline that's flowing through the course of a real regular season game. So, all of that is to be aware of, just for the own betterment of, just getting better and playing at the highest level. So, yeah, guys, that was, big start for the Giants, 2-0. Now, in the top of the third inning, like we said, the grand slam puts the Rockies up 4-2. And so, again, you're still thinking that the Giants, it's early, we can fight back in this game. We can make a comeback. So in the top of the fourth inning, Tony Walters from the Rockies adds a sacrifice fly. That makes it 5-3. Now, in the top of the seventh inning, David Dahl, again, he burns us for an RBI single, which makes the game 6-3. And so now, at this point, the game's kind of starting to inch away, and the Giants haven't necessarily started to build momentum against the Rockies and their bullpen. So basically, at this point, it's a struggle towards the end. Now, to get into the bullpen stats of the game for your San Francisco Giants, one of the top leading bullpens in baseball, guys, having an amazing season. Derek Holland got into the game, went an inning, gave up one hit, had one strikeout, and he is slowly but surely whittling down that ERA, which, again, ballooned due to a couple bad outings that he had, but now his ERA 6.17 on the year. Mark Melancon, guys, he pitched an inning, gave up 2 hits, allowed an earned run, got 3 strikeouts. Now his ERA goes to 3.58 on the year. And so Derek Rodriguez got into the game as well. He went 2 innings, gave up 1 hit, 1 strikeout, and his ERA goes down to 4.77. Now, Derek Rodriguez, his story is similar to that of Derek Holland, like I was saying, but his ERA had ballooned due to some rough outings, and Derek Rodriguez's ERA was as high as 6.50. So, it was very substantially high, and so it's been really awesome to see him whittle it down, and I think really he's making a case to get back into the rotation. I think really this is something the Giants should seriously consider because he was lights out of the rotation last season, and he pitched a lot of innings last year, and I really think that he has the durability to be able to withstand that. Now, whether or not the Giants opt in to go in that direction, it remains to be seen. But whatever role he is in now, again, just do the best you can, continue to pitch well, and so that is what he has done. So he is definitely making a name, making a case for himself. And so that has been phenomenal to see, play itself out. And so, guys, now, as we look ahead to the future, to the San Francisco Giants' next game, they are going to be welcoming the division rival Arizona Diamondbacks into town. So it is going to be a wild NL West showdown, and the Giants are going to be sending Tyler Beede to the mound, who is just getting more and more confident each time that we see him go out there and pitch. So this is going to be a good one, and he is going to be opposing Alex Young, a 25-year-old of the Arizona Diamondbacks, making his Major League debut. So again, those are always tough outings for the Giants hitters, it seems like, because when they face a guy that they don't know, they seem to struggle the first time out, going around. And I think they even had asked Willie Mays at a time, and what he said was that basically the toughest pitcher for him to face was the pitcher that he didn't know. And so I really think that's true, because when you face a guy, you kind of get a feel for what his pitches are, what he can throw. Maybe you kind of get a feel for the movement. Obviously, you can't know that pinpoint down, but again, the more you see a pitch, the more you can kind of time you get your timing down to the pitch, and so you can look for certain pitches in certain zones and all that kind of stuff. But all of that, definitely takes time and maturing into that process. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to smash that like button. I very much appreciate the commentary, guys, and the feedback. It really helps support the channel. And so, would love to hear, comment down below, guys. Would love to hear your opinion and your perspective on all things San Francisco Giants. What are your guys' thoughts after the game? And, obviously it was tough to not get the series victory in this case. But again, the Giants, we just got to kind of try to take the positives out of it and, move on into the next series. And, again, you can't beat yourself up over what happens in the short term. Just got to keep thinking, have a positive outlook going forward. So would love to hear what you guys have to say. And also, what do you guys think is going to happen with Madison Bumgarner as we get closer and closer to the July 31st trade deadline? What do you guys think is going to happen? Should the Giants hold on to him? Are we going to trade Will Smitty out of the bullpen, the closer, just having an amazing season, 21 saves on the year, and Tony Watson we got coming out of that bullpen, and then we got Sam Dyson. So these are just a couple names out there that could potentially get traded. So I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Until next time, I will see you again. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.